Disgaea 3 is, well, of course, the third entry in the Disgaea series, and in tradition, this one does have a re-release. This one, oddly enough, only has one re-release thus far, and it's only on the Vita as of this video. Disgaea 4 also had a port to the Vita, but that also got ported to the Switch, PS4, and PC, which makes me wonder why 3 got left out, and why 4 got ported before 3. And I also did find it kind of odd how Disgaea 1 also got ported and then got enhanced re-release, so it's again like, why is 3 the only one being left out here? But the accessibility of this game isn't the topic of this video, but that just leaves with one more to talk about, so this might end up being a little shorter than my other Disgaea differences videos. I also got the information from the Disgaea Fandom site, so link down below. But with that, let's get into the video, starting with what I think is most expected with these re-releases, is that all the DLC from the PS3 version is added here. It has various characters from the other two Disgaea games, 2 characters from Makai Kingdom, 2 characters from Soul Nomad, new classes like Nekomata, and some new modes. There are also some new scenarios here, all starring different characters. There are ones with Almos and Sapphire, one with Master Big Star and Salvatore, one for Kyoko and Asuka, and the final 2 are for Ryuto and Stella. We also have one with Fuga and Desko from Disgaea 4, and we also get a generic class based on Desko. There are also some skill improvements here as well, for one, making SS the max level for skills, and of course for some skills they were given this extra tier. We also have some tail level skills, those with fire, ice, wind, star, and heal. They also have some art associated with them, either being with characters related to the Disgaea series, or other series NIS has. Also, every generic human class actually get unique skills now, along with monster classes being able to equip 2 more Evilies. We also have more shops in this version as well, one of them being a record shop. Some shops have been changed, like the music shop, character painter, and bulletin board. These changes are kind of small, but they now all have icons. Other parts, like the Barrel Story Guide, has been renamed to Parallel World, along with Barrel's PV shop being renamed to Next Episode shop. We also have an upgrade to the music shop, where now you can buy music from the base map, and that's a good thing, since before you would have to find one in the item world. And the final change to the shops has to be the class world NPC, well, now that's always in the main hub. Now moving on to some quality of life stuff that was added, one of which is called the Honor Quotient. This basically gives you more EXP and mana gains, better stat item goals, lower prices for shops, and so on and so on. You can also put all the unique characters in detention rooms now. And some other changes related to the characters is that we actually got animated portraits for them in cutscenes. They also could now talk after they leave the base panel now, and that wasn't Disgaea 4, which is something I've noticed is a common thing when they do an upgraded port, that being just them adding stuff from like a previous game and then putting in there. Another thing I realized with that is like how Magic Change was added to Disgaea 2, the PSP version, how that was only in Disgaea 3. There's also a few new items, and by few I mean 40, but those ones completely overpower some of the older ones, and these ones can only be stolen by the second item god. We also have the ability to change any weapon's appearance minus the fist and monster weapons to any other one, but you can only do this in the item world homeroom. Also, since it's on the Vita, you could use the touchscreen and the rear touchpad to control option. Also, getting back to the extra episodes this version added, they can't be done before the post game, and they did add level scaling, which is nice. The equipment will also scale down to whatever part in the story you're at. And the final change here is some new menu options, the first being an almost exact look-alike of the original version. 2 other styles are similar to how some of the window styles look in Final Fantasy, and the final 2 versions are just either solid or slightly opaque. And this one isn't really a change, but issue brought up with the PSTV, where since the HQ system needs the Vita's GPS to track, it gives you an error message and makes the game unplayable unless you hack the system to turn that feature off. And frankly, I think that's a pretty big oversight for a game that could be played on a system that just doesn't have the GPS. And maybe that's why the game wasn't ported, because they would have to rework that, but again, I can only guess. And again, it is still pretty odd that, with Disgaea 7 coming out, this is the only game to only exist on way older hardware. But regardless, that's all the changes I have found with Disgaea 3. Which change did you guys like the most? Let me know in the comments below. Also, don't forget to like, comment, sub, and also, again, follow my Twitter, link down below. Thank you all for watching, and see you guys later.